I have actually decided to run for governor since 2016. Because, alam nyo, yung 2016, kaya ako nag-kandidato na noon. Because that was our agreement with my brother, Manila. Now, things did not turn out favorably for me. That's politics. So, in 2019, I was again supposed to go for the governorship. However, there was an opportunity na nag-usap kami nung pamangkin kong si Pakoy. And he proposed that I will be running for vice governor under his leadership. And then at the end of his term, na ako na. And I answered him this way. I said, huwag ganon. Pag natapos mo yung term mo, ako ng sandali, and then you come back. Because you are the eldest among your generation, so that you could guide the clan again, yung mga sumusunod sa atin, for the continuance of the legacy of the Ortega. So, yun ang usapan namin. So, if you kukwentay mo yun, it is 2025. Now, noong 2022, the last election, I do not really know, I cannot speak for it, but he opted to go down na lumaban ng mayorship ng San Fernando, and ang pinuntan niyang ilinaban o linagay is yung anak niya, si Rafi. So, there are even a lot of people saying, you know, he put one over me. But to me, it was not. For the reason na ang usapan nga namin, yung end of this term, which was 2025. And I was already geared up 2025. In fact, all the moves that I did since 2019 was towards 2025. So now, it has come to the year of the election for 2025. So I guess, whatever commitment I had, medyo wala naman siguro akong nagawang hindi yung sa usapan. I just do not know with yung kausap ko. Now, up to the end, would you believe, up to now, I'm still waiting that that agreement will be put into play. But then, alam mo, ganyan ang politika. So, yung supporters ko as Congressman Tante, si Eric, si Apo Pablo, yung kapatid kong si Pablo, and all the other supporters that were here, they were all aware of what I intend to do. What we intend to do is coming election of 2025. But we also, mahirap din yung nag-aantay ka lang, nababagsak ang langit, di ba? So you have to do something about it. So we were doing it in the same process as any political party will do, is to prepare for whatever. If it will come to a point that the agreement will be respected, well and good. That will put a lot of headache sa ating mga supporters. Because you see, there are supporters that are torn between two lovers, sabi nga nila. And I cannot blame them. Because karamihan naman sa kanila, they have served my brothers, my father, all of us so well na naguguluhan sila when there are two Ortegas vying for one position. So I hope na ganun nga ang pupuntahan. Now, the very reason why I would want to run for governor, you see, during the time of my brother Manuling, I was actually running already sa the province of Lagos. We have been together since we started running also in city of San Fernando up to that time. In fact, he was even offering yung last term na ako na. But I told him, no, you finish it, and when you are through, then I will go and go for it. because we would want to continue the legacy of good governance na yung mga kapatid ko mula pa sa tatay ko, yun na ang brand ng Ortega. Unfortunately, may mga disagreement ako ngayon yung sa present and a little past on how things are done. So, that is normal in any area or any management purposes. Because alam mo, pagka-government ka, it is like a manager of a big corporation. There are people that you have to take care of. There are people that you relate with. You deal with them and all that. Now, how the manager, they have different ways of doing it. And in my stint right now as the Vice Governor, I see that there are a lot of things that does not conform with the way I would want to do it. So maybe I would want to present myself for the position of governor, because I feel that I can do a lot of things na yung mga napag-iwanan. Let's say health. The health area is something that is to me napag-iwanan. So I intend to do something about it together with the two congressmen over here. They have already started it. Yung kay Apo Dante, nakapag-umpisa na siya ng sa hospital pa doon. I know, with Apo Paulo, I think ongoing na yung hospital also in the further part, northern part of La Union. So, yun ang isang part pala. Agriculture, that is also an area na gusto ko rin i-enhance pa. Kasi meron nga yung mga ibang equipment and all that, but I do not agree with how it is distributed, how it is dispersed. I do not take it against them, but it's their style. But this is not definitely my style. Especially yung mga farm implements, yung mga seeds and all that, fertilizers and all that, doon kami nagkaka-disagree when it comes to the disbursement or the support that is to be given to the mga magbubuking o yung magnadon sa Ilocano na. Pag hindi magkalap, that is also how I feel about it. Now, in terms of education, parami din ako na yung sa education na hindi rin ako masyadong conforme. Kasi kung minsan, meron yung mga program na sa tingin ko ay kulang dahil dun sa support ng mga teachers na magkaroon sila ng higher education or they can acquire more studies to enhance themselves. Because I believe that when the teacher is more equipped intellectually and equipment-wise, ang output ng estudyante will be much better. And I think medyo may pagkukulang tayo doon. And again, with the programs put up, I may not agree with all of it. There are a lot of things that we would want to also do as a manager also of the province. And pati yung mga pag-ano ng mga benefits ng mga empleyado namin, you know, like I told you, I do not agree with all the things that they are doing. And I feel that I can do more for them. Because I can say this because I have been there. You don't, at least do not take my word for it. Why don't you ask the empleados mismo, people that I have worked with, how is it? How do I conduct myself when it comes to service to them? That is the reason why I coined yung sa akin yung Udno na ang servida. Because there is no other intention but to serve the best way that I can. The brand of the Ortegas.